Hey everyone, and welcome. So today we're diving into one of the biggest, most exciting shifts happening in education right now, artificial intelligence. And this isn't some far-off sci-fi concept. We're talking about real, practical tools that are ready to change the classroom as we know it.
I want you to just picture this for a second. What if every single teacher had an assistant that could help with grading, plan lessons, and give personalized support to every single student? Now let's be super clear. This is not about replacing teachers. It's about empowering them. It's about giving them superpowers to do what they already do best, but even better. All right, so here's our game plan. First, we're going to look at the big picture, the vision behind all this. Then, we'll see exactly how AI can step up as a teacher's assistant. After that, we'll get practical and look at real tools, tackle the super important issue of safety, and finally, we'll talk about what it means to be a truly future-ready teacher.
So, where is all this coming from? Well, this whole conversation isn't just a cool idea. It's actually grounded in a massive policy shift. In India, the National Education Policy of 2020, or NEP 2020, has laid out this bold new path for learning. And guess what's right at the center of it? Technology.
And what you're seeing here are the four big pillars of that policy. It's all about making education focused on the student, based on skills, not just memorization. But, to actually pull that off for millions of kids, you need some seriously powerful tech. And most importantly, you have to empower the teachers to lead the way. That's where AI steps in. It's kind of the missing piece of the puzzle.
Okay, so we're talking about way more than just handing out new gadgets here. This is about completely redefining what it means to be a teacher in the 21st century.
In this slide, it just nails the difference. We're moving away from the teacher as the sage on the stage, the one person with all the answers. Instead, they're becoming the guide on the side. They're becoming mentors, facilitators. They're designing these incredible, unique learning journeys for students instead of just standing up there and lecturing.
Okay, so you're probably asking, how on earth does AI make that possible? Well, it's all about taking the grunt work off the teacher's plate. It can automate all that time-consuming stuff like grading, which frees up teachers to actually focus on their students. It gives them the data they need to handle a classroom full of different learning styles, which is absolutely crucial for the kind of skill-based education that policies like NEP 2020 are pushing for.
All right, enough with the big ideas. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. We've talked about the vision. Now let's see what these AI tools actually look like in a real classroom right now.
You see, AI isn't just for one part of the job. It's woven into the whole teaching cycle. It can help you create smarter, more tailored lesson plans to start with. Then, during class, it helps make the teaching way more dynamic. And finally, it closes the loop with assessments that give you deep insights, not just a simple grade.
So what does that actually look like in practice? Let's take a subject we can all relate to, one that, let's be honest, can be pretty tough for a lot of students: math.
And this is where it gets really cool, a total game changer. Think about it. An AI tool that doesn't just slap a red X on a wrong answer, but actually figures out why the student got it wrong. It can then give them personalized, step-by-step help. And the best part? Based on that performance, it can create a brand new worksheet just for them, targeting the exact concepts they're struggling with.
And hey, this kind of personalized help isn't just for math class. The possibilities really open up when you think about hands-on subjects like science.
How do you teach kids about a chemical reaction that's maybe a little too explosive for the classroom? Or what about visualizing the solar system? With AI-powered virtual labs and simulations, students can do all of that safely. They can see these complex ideas come to life, and that just sparks the kind of curiosity that real scientific discovery is all about.
And it's not just a STEM thing either. In language classes, AI can give instant feedback on your writing or pronunciation. In art or even sports, it can analyze performance and suggest personalized drills. The same core idea applies across the board.
So, when you put all of this together, what do you get? You get true differentiation in the classroom. This technology allows one teacher to give extra support to students who are falling behind, to provide new challenges for gifted learners, and to offer assistance to students with special needs all at the same time. This is how you build a classroom that's truly inclusive for everyone.
Okay, but with all this power comes some really important questions. It's not enough for these tools to be smart. They absolutely have to be safe and ethical too.
This is it. This is the critical question that every school, every district, and every single teacher has to be asking. How do we get all the amazing benefits of AI while making sure we protect our students and keep things fair? And let's be real, the challenges are serious, and they need serious, proactive solutions. When you're talking about student data privacy, the answer has to be strict rules with a human always in charge. And to tackle the risk of bias built into the algorithms, that means constantly checking the tools and training our teachers to recognize it. Being responsible here is completely non-negotiable.
All right, so let's zoom out and bring this all home. What's the end goal here? What does this future classroom, powered by AI and led by amazing teachers, really look like?
Well, the outcomes we're aiming for here are huge. First off, you get a massive boost in teaching efficiency. And when teachers are more efficient, that leads directly to what really matters: better learning outcomes for students. But the ultimate goal is even bigger. It's about creating classrooms that truly prepare our kids for a world where working alongside technology is just normal.
Look, if there's one single idea I want you to walk away with, it's this. This is not a story about robots taking over classrooms. It's a story about technology helping humans be better. AI is a tool that, when we use it the right way, strengthens our best teachers and helps them reach every single student. It doesn't replace them, it empowers them.
And that's our look at AI in the classroom. We should mention that the insights in the framework for this explainer were based on a presentation by Mr. Gyanendra Verma. Thanks so much for tuning in. The vision is clear and the tools are here. The only question left is, how are we going to build that classroom of tomorrow?